Here we are with the Nerd Game post-game wrap-up. Dallas at New Orleans.
Man, who saw that coming?
Who thought they would have had a ball and they would have run with it and thrown it so many times? And then that dude who caught that ball? And what about
up and down the field like that?
And then the guy who kicked it, remember that time he kicked that ball?
The thing the coach said.
And then, but
coaches.
Really,
But that
ultimately,
call by the ref, though, I don't know.
there's always one of those. But
I'm not sure about that.
the key to victory in any of these games is to have more points on the scoreboard when the time runs out than your opponent.
Amen.
That's just a little sage wisdom.
Preach.
Hope you enjoyed the game. We'll see you next time. Here we are, Nerd Bar Live, inside of the Chemist, the Grand Strand's newest, most awesome restaurant experience. And we're here with Courtney Howard. Now you're the manager? General manager. That means she generally knows what's going on. Generally. So, how long have you been open?
We've been open for about 2 weeks now.
2 weeks. I've eaten here. It's awesome. Everything is all sciencey and whatnot. Mostly, describe the menu.
Our menu is small plates, so we do tapas-style plates with a modern twist. We do molecular gastronomy, different...
Molecular gastronomy. Yeah. Molecular gastronomy. Say that 3 times at a time.
You can.
Well, what I had was delicious. The tuna was delicious. The drink menu is really awesome, and you have all these like LED coasters and stuff, and you feel like you're part of some mad science experiment. So we want to encourage all of our nerdy friends to come down here and check it out. And we'll be filming the rest of the show here, so big thank you to Courtney and Larry, the owner, and you guys need to come check out the Chemist. Anything they should ask for? What's your favorite thing?
My favorite thing on the menu is our buttermilk panna cotta dessert. It's basically a vanilla panna cotta. It looks like bacon and eggs with a spear-fed mango and candied bacon. It's amazing.
I think you just got Steve's attention.
I'm there. Great. You should try it, Steve.
Yeah, he's going to be here for sure. As you can tell, Steve is no stranger to good eats. Well, that's it for this short segment of introduction. We'll be right back. TV party tonight. All right, finally the fall TV season is rocking and rolling, Steve. And I got to start off with Fear the Walking Dead. For everybody who watched the first few episodes and thought, where are the zombies? You got to see some zombies tonight, and boy, how did you.
So many zombies.
I mean, think about it. It's the LA Basin. There's like 40 million people
Millions
there.
of people.
The zombies had to be there.
Which equates to millions
Why
of
didn't you believe there weren't zombies? Why did you sell the show out so easily?
Ow!
Yeah, well, you got your zombie fill tonight. That's all I have to say. And
governors.
I think we've seen the prototypes for a lot of the characters we see in The Walking Dead. I think we got the proto-governor coming and proto-Carol.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that guy to get so dark.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Well, you know, he's seen some stuff.
Seen some things, man.
Yeah, there were a lot of prototype characters in development, so you could see how the stressor of the apocalypse would bring them into being. And I'm enjoying watching that. I'm enjoying watching how the military is falling apart, which makes sense.
Everybody wants to go home and take care of their own family.
Orders is ordering, right? But you go home and take care of your own. Exactly. The medical system is completely falling apart. That's non-existent. And everything else seems to be falling
And it
apart.
doesn't take much for that to happen on a normal case. So massive, nationwide disaster like this.
Yeah. And I'm waiting to see the kid who knew what was going on. I'm waiting to see him pop up.
Yeah, is he coming back? Is he
Oh yeah.
coming back?
You better believe it. So, another thing that just got rocking and rolling, Gotham Season 2 is on. Rise of the Villains. And boy, is it villainy. The show was good last year. The show is
We
great.
get some unique details. I I mean,
It's great right now. I
are
mean,
we to assume that really is the Joker's main?
yes, of course. I mean, they've said this isn't going to be canon for the comics and for future movies. This is standalone.
So they can safely reveal anything they want of us.
But it's cool seeing the young Joker. It's cool seeing the young Penguin, the young Riddler, the young. Huh?
Maybe the
Oh,
Penguin, not so much, but
Penguin's getting there, but Penguin's a mastermind. The Joker's just crazy, and you see that.
he's not just crazy though.
And
He's diabolical.
Gordon, this is a whole new level of respect for Gordon you never get. But Gordon was always a tough cop, but Gordon is pretty much the proto-Batman right now. Oh, and finally, the Batcave has been opened. I didn't think.
It was already equipped. Who knew, right?
Yeah, I didn't expect to see that at
This
all.
wasn't just a cave. It's already got stuff in it.
Yeah. But now we keep wondering if this season at some point Gordon's gonna. I mean, Batman's not gonna happen, but if Gordon starts to figure out that they have a cave and they got this stuff.
I thought the idea was that we never really see Batman happen.
No, I don't think you're going to.
Yeah.
But if you see characters like Gordon at least be exposed to the cave, then logic would say Gordon always knows who Batman is. You know, that he knew the entire time and he just plays dumb for reasons.
La la la, I know nothing. La la la.
How about the Minority Report? You been watching any of
I
that?
have not seen Minority Report. I did watch the new Doctor Who.
Oh, new Doctor Who is out for you Whovians. So, how does it stack up?
I know a lot of people aren't digging the new Doctor yet, but just give him some time because I think this is only the second season. I think he's really coming into his own. Stories are great.
So he's digging it.
I think it's going to be
So if you're a Whovian,
I'm
you should be.
old school Doctor Who fan.
You gotta have to speak up, they're not gonna hear that.
Old school.
That's what he was saying, old school. Well, that's going to wrap up TV time. We'll catch you next time.
Whenever we're at Myrtle Beach and we're not hitting the waves in the beautiful sand and jumping the shark just like the Fonz, we like to go slaughter some innocent souls down at the Nerd Bar. Nerd Bar! Nerd Bar! Nerd Bar! Let's do this.
Surprise box of the week!
Stray box.
Steve, where's this box from?
Japan!
Japan! Candy from Japan! But you know what? Nick Kane from the Chemist has decided to be brave enough to try this with us. So,
Good luck, buddy.
hopefully there's no covered bugs or anything in here. Candy covered bugs.
We haven't gotten anything yet.
Oh, let's start off with the cream. Colin?
Cologne.
Cologne?
Colon.
Colon?
Colon? I was thinking more colon.
Cream colons! Mmm!
Delicious.
That already sounds tasty right there. Oh, we need to check that out. Yeah, we're not just saying that. It's really what it says. All right. Nothing like a creamy colon. How many creamy colons have you had, Nick?
This will be my first.
This will be your first.
Yes.
I hope it's good. It's build up to be. Is there anything about the cream colon there, Steve? Any warning?
Cream colon is very famous in Japan. These delicate biscuits are made up of rich, milky vanilla cream.
It does
Wrapped
smell
in a
vanilla.
crispy cookie. An aroma of natural sweet vanilla awaits you with every bite.
Back to you, Bob. Nick says it's not bad. It's not terrible. It's real light.
It's like a wafer.
It's kind of like a blonde Oreo.
Or that.
maybe this will be better. Gummy Summer Collection, cola and orange soda. I love the Japanese cola candy, so hopefully this is gonna be awesome.
Cola and orange. Haricore.
That is not like I'm used to seeing.
It's a unique color.
That is completely different texture than all the other Japanese gummy candies I've had.
Smells like ginger.
It's not bad, but it's not the same. But I would totally eat it.
It's crunchy.
Cola tastes like cola.
Cola tastes like cola. Alright, I love it when we get one that's completely in Japanese and I have no clue what it is. So for all you guys that can read and speak Japanese, you know what we're about to eat.
Atto vegetable consomme. Atto biscuits are a popular snack in Japan. They come in all sorts of shapes and foods. This is a vegetable consomme edition.
Ooh, multiple bags in the box.
So it's a vegetable cracker.
Looks like goldfish.
I guess you're getting your veggies in.
There you go. Thanks for coming in with some jokes. I like that one, a little pitchfork.
I believe that's a trident.
Very much like goldfish.
Yeah. I don't hate that.
Yeah, I would trust that on a train. It looks like it comes with like mazes and stuff inside and games, so obviously for kids,
Cute.
of which I am, so good for me.
It's not awful. Pleasant taste. Very savory.
Bake. That's all I know, it's just called bake. Is that
Baked cookies and cream, a perfect flavor for the summer. Baker bite-sized chocolates baked to perfection, crispy on the outside with a delicious cookie. Ice cream filling, all right.
These appear to have been shipped. They're a little bit of a disarray.
It did not survive the
It does smell chocolatey.
Wow.
Not into that.
Kind of tastes like a Pop-Tart.
Yeah, it does. A little bit like that chocolatey cookies and cream Pop-Tart. Exactly what that tastes like.
A little tasty. I'm not sure about that one.
Okay.
Very chocolatey though.
Another all in Japanese. You get what you get and you don't pitch a fit snack.
What's this one?
It's good. Sorry if I offended you.
Let's see the front. That's picture. Okaki?
What'd you call me?
Okaki?
What'd you call me?
These are classic Japanese senbei rice crackers with a twist.
Because they're twisted, I get it.
Each one has a light sugar coating, giving it a unique taste as the sweet coating combines with the traditional salty senbei. Wow, they were not kidding with the sugar coating.
I like
Look at the
that.
size of those sugar crystals.
I like that a lot.
It's really good.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That's pretty awesome.
It has almost like a Cracker Jack flavor.
Okay, this just says potato on the front. Happy potatoes.
What is it?
Potato. Looks like waffle fries.
Kalbi Sapporo.
But it's got some kind of grilled beef on it too. Yeah, there you
Out
go.
there, Japanese leading maker of potato snacks. We are proud to bring you their latest release. Another 2015 special, kids. Made of potatoes from the Sapporo region of Japan and coated with authentic barbecue
It's a
flavor.
combination waffle fry potato chip.
Barbecue is not rare here, but apparently it is in Japan, so this is a special treat.
Tastes like beef.
It's not bad.
I don't know. Maybe in the apocalypse I'll eat it.
Come on, it's not so bad. It's a good flavor. A little bit, like a Pringle.
Alright, I think we're about to eat Pokemon.
Sweet. Gotta catch them all. Is this in the room there?
Ah! Pokemon!
Also orange and peach, also new for 2015. Man, we are killing it.
New for 2015.
Naru.
Oh, there might only be two. I might get a pass on this.
Is a limited edition double Narune, meaning 2 different flavors are included.
Oh, no, wait, we can't do this. This is one of these self-baked. This would fit in perfect with you guys here.
You can mix the powders, mix the candy, or just eat
Yes,
them
this isn't a snack. This is a project.
Seasoning.
You have to make it and then eat it.
Some assembly required.
We're going to leave that here for the good folks at the Chemist to play with after we leave. So that'll just leave us as last one here. Awa grape.
They look like almond packets.
Yeah, I've seen these. You have to stir it all up and the candy makes it.
Awa
really?
ball.
Yeah.
Great. Creative Japanese candy that comes in several layers. The first is hard and fizzy outer shell with a chewy, sweet grape center. It doesn't sound bad.
Woo!
Sweet Christmas.
Oh,
Wow.
it fizzes in your mouth right. It's like
It is
Pop
really
Rocks.
fizzy. This is like the perfect candy. You guys need to get this here.
Yeah, it's really good. We have a homemade pop rock here, actually.
This would fit right in.
Kind of just like a...
Look, it had a code to win something. If I read Japanese, I would know what I won. Ooh, that one's hard to take all the way. That's like drinking this. Well, that's going to do it for this week's surprise box. Nick, thanks for trying it with us and being brave.
No problem.
There were no bugs or anything in here, so you got off pretty lucky. It was all candy.
I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, we'll see you next time, man. See you guys.
Good one.
Oh my, look! There's a cute girl on the couch! I'm gonna go get some pizza!
What are you, some kind of nerd? When I am in Myrtle Beach, I hang out with my fellow nerds at Nerd Bar on Main Street. On Thursdays, I enjoy the board games and the beer nights before I get to the chopper. Yeah, go to Facebook.com/NerdBar1 for more info. I'll be back.
Movie time! Movies! Movies! So, if you haven't seen it yet, it just came out this weekend, The Green Inferno.
You'll never want to go back into the jungle.
Not that I
Are you hungry?
Yeah, right? Well,
Definitely a dinner and a date movie, yes.
yeah, you eat the dinner before the movie.
Eat first.
Yeah, and preferably not pulled pork. So anyway, I love it because it's social justice warriors or social knights or whatever you want to call them. Uppity hipsters.
Uppity hipsters.
Uppity hipsters getting eaten. That's all you need to know. But wait, there's more.
There's always more.
Okay, so a bunch of uppity hipsters, social justice warriors, decide to save the indigenous people of the rainforest. And their plane crashes in the very rainforest that they intend to save. And the indigenous people that they're out to save decide that they look tasty.
One could make the argument, though, they are saving the indigenous people.
They are providing protein.
They're providing food for them.
Yes, so I guess
Directly.
ultimately their cause is just.
These people are living by their culture. You can't judge them.
I call that a success.
It is horrifying to watch. People being dismembered and eaten. We got a little bit of that on The Walking Dead,
Yeah.
you know,
Not ritualistically, though.
but not like this. Yes.
This is painfully ritualistic.
Being forced to watch your
Feel
friends.
this in the morning. Let me
It is
tell you.
audience abuse on a level that I don't think I've ever even witnessed.
And the cool thing is they actually filmed this in the rainforest with a tribe of indigenous people who had never even seen a movie or knew what a camera was. And their acting was the best.
Basically just playing themselves.
Yeah, they just were themselves. Although
It would make me a little panicky if I was actually there.
I understand
Wow, they're really
no
good at
people were
pretending to be cannibals.
No real people were in the making of this movie. That we know.
Didn't we come here with 50 crew members?
Yeah, right? What was that movie with the vampire? So anyway, I saw a little interview with Eli Roth and he's talking about this. There's a scene where the kids bring snakes and start throwing the snakes in the faces of the actors. And he's like, those are real snakes. And that wasn't our idea. The kids actually came up with that idea. They thought it would be funny. And the actors got really nervous that these were poisonous snakes. And he said, no, these are just maybe anacondas or pythons or whatever it is.
well.
They'll bite you, but they're not poisonous.
It's perfectly safe.
And he said they're...
Pain that will linger.
So the fear in the actors' faces during that scene is legit. Because those were
Best acting they did in the whole movie.
real snakes with real teeth in their face, and the kids are really laughing because they think it's hilarious.
Absolutely.
So if you've ever wanted to see your barista or that guy that works at Barnes & Noble get eaten, this is the movie for you.
So this is a wishful thinking movie.
A wishful thinking. No, I think what he meant was there are good reasons to take up good causes to help people. But then there are way too many causes that are made up just to have a cause without any real understanding of what it is you're enraged about. And this is kind of the logical extension of an aimless cause.
Your good intentions can have dire consequences.
No good deed goes unpunished, yes. Literally, you get eaten. So, you should totally go see this movie. It is amazing and scary and funny. Although, maybe not intended to be funny, I laughed.
It's not even an ironic humor. It's funny because it's true.
Yes. And we'll see you next time. Comics.
We got comics.
Hey, and we're down here at the Chemist in Myrtle Beach, checking out some of your favorite comics that are out this week. What do we got, Dave?
We've got annuals coming out. Hot and heavy this year.
Ooh, Suicide
Suicide
Squad.
Squad. Just in time for the movie, you guys need to start getting on this title.
You hear
I
that?
said this finishes up
Yes.
the current story.
This annual finishes up the current storyline, and they
Look at that one more
infiltrated
time.
a nicest style group. You see who wins.
Lessons to be learned, people who are already collecting comics. Don't pass up the annuals.
Yes.
Not the first
Or
annual,
Dante.
but definitely don't put it next to Fizzy Water too.
Well, there's that. And we have Gem.
Ooh, prestige format.
Making a really huge comeback, especially among the younger kids from the 90s who might have grown up with the cartoon.
Well, hey, the movie's getting ready to come
And
out.
again, another movie coming out.
Hot seller, great Christmas
They
gift.
relaunched the title. Kind of a new look, but
Kind of a big
still
deal.
good, yeah. The kids
This
are really jumping on it.
appears to be an annual with several stories in it. It's called the Outrageous Annual.
Anthology style annual.
Yes, and you want to get this for all the gym fans on your Christmas list.
Or you have them.
People who aren't gym fans yet, that you're going to turn into gym fans just to be ironic.
And you have them.
We have a new title coming out from Under Mountain.
Ooh, From Under Mountains. All right, who's read it? What's it about?
It's takes place in a made-up world, but it's very kind of Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, kind of crusades going on. You're not really sure. A lot of magic and mystery happen in this one.
Swords
From
and
what I've
sorcery.
seen of it, you know, the introduction story, issue 1, always the introduction, it kind of caught me. Made me want to get issue 2 to see what's happening. And they tease you just enough that you know that there's a lot more happening going on here. We got thieves, we got knights, little class, you know, fight against class,
All you need to know is
upper class versus lower class.
it's an Image comic, and it's the #1. You just buy it, you put it in your collection, and you cross your fingers.
No speculation.
No.
No. At least read them.
Listen to me, just buy all Image #1s. Okay, now there's something coming up on Halloween. Comic shops across the country do. It's a Halloween fest. It's like Free Comic Book Day, but some would say cooler, some would say not as cool. Here's a smattering of some of the books that will be available at your comic shop.
This has been a taste.
And this year,
There are a lot.
Halloween Fest is actually on Halloween because it's on a Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
So, you need to go to your local comic shop to get Harley Quinn.
That's going to be very popular. For all you speculators,
Batman Adventures.
everybody loves Batman.
One of my favorites, redoing the old school horror comics.
Yeah.
Grim Terror.
Really getting in on that.
And this one, wait, we'll go to that one next. And then, you know, for the little superheroes, Spider-Man and the Web Warriors. This is all over Disney right now. You can't miss it. And then, Dave, this is your favorite.
Heck yeah, it's a coloring book.
Yes, it says Aspen presents the adventure of Psycho
You're sitting at work.
Bonkers.
Things are a little slow during the wintertime here in Myrtle Beach. You need something to do. Coloring book, activity books.
But look,
There's puzzles.
it actually is
There's word finds.
a coloring book.
Connect the dots. It's there for you. And if you got little kids, you might want to pick one up for them as well. But definitely get it. It's an awesome little book. I like it. Help you get through those winter months.
With mazes.
And there you go. What more do you need?
Is that like a maze runner maze?
Not quite the Maze Runner.
Crayons not included.
Word
You'll have to pick
find.
those up on your own.
Word fine. So, I don't know how many of these your comic shop's going to have, so you're going to get there early, get some candy. Pick up, and this is just a taste of what you'll find. Next show, we'll show you some of the others, all right? But we wanted you to see some of these hot titles right now. And brother, that's going to do it for this week's comic book section. We'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed the game tonight.
Hello, fellow nerds. If you are in Myrtle Beach, you need to check out Ex-Con Comics on Main Street. It is the heart of the beach. Inside, you will find Nerd Bar, a new concept in nerdy entertainment. Ex-Con Comics is the home of Ex-Con, one of the fastest growing Comic Cons and the biggest in South Carolina. Whether it's comics, games, art, movies, or just something truly unique, Ex-Con Comics and Nerd Bar is the home of what is cool in Myrtle Beach. Check out facebook.com/nerdbar1 for more information. And remember, hot chicks love comics too.